Education now, inequality in the distribution of resources and teachers in public primary schools is the #1 contributor of illiteracy among learners in rural areas. This is according to a report released by Uwezo, which pointed out that children in urban settings are 5 times more likely to identify letters and numbers compared to those in rural areas. Sharon Barang'a with the story.
Every time Uwezo releases a report on the learning outcomes in the country, we always have grim statistics that indicate that children are actually not learning in schools. And now education stakeholders are pointing an accusing finger at the poor investment in the early childhood education programs as a likely contributor to the illiteracy levels among learners.
We are prepared to walk the journey to advocate for quality ECD as a means of laying a strong foundation for attainment of sustainable development goals.
The 2015 Uwezo report on the state of education in the country reveals that the nation is deeply divided when it comes to access to education and learning outcomes. For instance, in Nairobi, children are more than 5 times likely to be able to read and write than those from rural Kenya.
How do we rethink teacher incentives so that we can have a teacher having a reason to want to go and teach in Marsabit? Because at the moment, I think we just talk about it. We say they are teacher incentives, but are they adequate to attract a teacher who does not come from Marsabit to go to Marsabit and teach the children of Marsabit?
The report also reveals that the enrollment rate in primary schools is high, with 90% of children aged between 6 and 13 having attending school. However, 31% of this population is behind the expected grade level. The NAT boss proposes that quality assurance personnel should make visits to schools and then provide a report of their findings. Sharon Barang'a, NTV.